Assalamu alaikum,
بسم
everyone.
الله الرحمن الرحيم قل أعوذ برب الفلق من شر ما خلق ومن شر غاسق إذا وقب ومن شر النفاثات في العقد ومن شر حاسد إذا حسد.
Assalamu alaikum, everyone. We have BPP with us today. We are representing Study Advisors UK. I'm from the London office. We have Dr. Shahzad from SAUK Manchester. Before we begin and take on to the Q&A session, Daryl, there has been a long queue. There are many students waiting at our offices on our Facebook Live that joined us. So we'll do a quick intro of Dr. Shahzad from SUK Manchester and Daryl, then Bilal from SUK Festival. Just have a quick intro and then we can quickly jump onto the Q&A. Thank you.
Hello, everybody. Thank you very much for having me. Thank you, Birjees, for organizing this event, and thank you to your entire team at SAUK. We're so proud to be working with SAUK, one of our long-time standing business partners, and we really appreciate all the hard work, but more importantly, all their knowledge and experience in guiding students to study in the UK, and hopefully at BPP University. My name is Daryl Chu. I am the head of international student recruitment at BPP University. We recruit students from all over the world, but we're so proud that we have so many students coming from Pakistan. We love coming to Pakistan. It's a shame we haven't been too many times this year, but we're looking forward to coming back very soon. At BPP University, we currently have over 5,000 students studying in different courses from Pakistan itself. So we're very proud that we've got this long-standing partnership with your country, and we hope to have it continue for many years to come. So I'll give a little bit of background. BPP University, it's a private university in the UK, one of very few private universities, which means we are very much focused on service. We are very different to other universities where you come into a big lecture hall. Every class that you come at BPP will be a maximum of 30 students. So it's very intimate, very personalized education because we are a private educator. We expect every student to be getting very personalized service. So that comes across all our schools, which we have our business school, our law school, and our School of Nursing, which includes our healthcare programs. So we've got a wide variety of courses from project management to data analytics to digital marketing. And in our law school, we are a very famous law school, which we do our barrister training program, which becomes a very prestigious course, very prestigious in Pakistan as well, where you become a barrister of law. So it's a different sort of training to undergraduate law. We also have our healthcare leadership program in nursing, which is very popular. After COVID, loads of students decided they want to go into the healthcare industry. So this has exploded. We've got students that are doctors already, nurses, audiologists, podiatrists, all different parts of the allied health sciences are joining this healthcare program because it teaches you about the healthcare industry in the UK and how to organize healthcare systems. So we've got a wide variety of courses. We've got a few new courses coming up in November and January, which we'll be happy to announce when we do our presentation later. So we're very excited about what we can do with you today. So thank you very much. And I'll
Thank you, Daryl. We will quickly move on to the students. SE Professor Bob Aston and SE Professor Bob Bilal. So would you mind sharing the few views of the students? Let's begin with the Q&A.
Hi, everyone. Hi, Daryl. Hi, SAUK team. Hope everyone is good. So we were anxiously waiting for this event, and as the whole market and BPP and Pakistan knows BPP and SAUK are prime partners, and we are always promoting BPP University, and BPP is always supporting SAUK study advisors. And we are recruiting the maximum number for BPP University from Pakistan in its all courses. And today, as everyone knows, we have arranged this expo where we are going to provide scholarships and many other incentives to the student along with on-spot offer letters. We have too many students waiting outside our office. I would like to show you the office too. For this purpose, go wait. I so that I can turn around my camera. So this is our SAUK Faisalabad office. We have a lot of students who were given time from 4 to 6, and most of the students are waiting, and will also join after 5 and 6 so that they remain scattered. We have also students waiting outside the door. Though weather is very humid and hot today in Faisalabad, and yet the students managed to reach there. Our counselors are assessing the documents and giving them on-spot offer letters and arranging for these things. This is our whole team which works for the SAUK and all the BPP University. And in this, we have our team which will manage today's students event, who is already uh, have students with them to chit chat with the Daryl Connell show. So I hope this will be wonderful event for all of us. Thank you very much.
Can we start off with one of the students then? Any of the officers, can you share your screen? And let's begin with the students waiting. Before we move on to any students, Dr. Shahzad, thank you so much for your time. If you could just give us one or two lines from your end, and please wish participants the luck.
Thank you, Birjees. Um, I hope the event will go so good today.
Shahzad, for your time. We'd be starting off with students. Are you ready with your student? Do you want to take over the screen or SEUK Lahore? Any other officers ready? Just unmute yourself and we are ready to go on with the QA session.
Hi, this is Huma from SAUK Lahore. Hi, Daryl, how are you?
Hi, very good. Thank you. Nice to see you.
Thank you. So let me introduce to the Lahore region first. In Lahore, we have basically two offices. The first office is located in Cavalry Ground, that is the oldest office in Pakistan, and SAUK first office, which is founded in Pakistan, is the SAUK Lahore Cavalry Ground office. That office is led by Osama Iqbal. Osama Iqbal is the branch manager of the SAUK Cavalry Ground, and the second office is just founded in August 2023. It's 1 year old. That is Johar Town, and it is supervised by me, Huma Gul. We have students in our live and in our office as well, but I would like to show you the office and to play the office video as well. I would request the IT support to communicate with the SAUK Johar Town IT system, please.
Assalamu alaikum.
Mr. UK Mazan, it's up to you. So, it's over to you to introduce the office. Ms. Tahreem.
Hello everyone. Hello Daryl.
Hello. Hi, nice to see you.
Thank you so much. This is Tahreem from SAUK Mutan office, and if I talk about my office, this is just 2.5 months old, and we have considered a number of applications for BPP University, and today we have around like 5 applications to BPP University just for today, from morning to till time, and definitely we'll have a very good number of applications for BPP University today, and we have number of students in our office, and definitely they will question they will question from their side, and thank you so much.
Hi, Daryl. Hi, Daryl.
Hello.
Shama here from Fine. I'm fine. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. Thanks. Hope you're well, Shama.
I am from SAUK Islamabad Blue Area Office, Admission Officer. I have two students with me. They want to ask the question with you. Just wait.
Brilliant. Yes.
Introduce yourself.
Hello, my name is
Hello.
Shahrukh. Hello,
Hi, Shahrukh. Hi,
my name is
Shahrukh. Nice to see you.
okay. I'm from Sargodha. I have recently completed my graduation in computer science from Sarad University, Peshawar, in the year of 2023. Uh, I got offer letter from BPP University today. I have two questions. First of all, I uh, ask you that if I will pay initial deposit of 5,900 and I got visa, uh, then enrollment fees, 3,900. If I will pay in installments, is it possible?
Well, the contract really when you sign to accept your place, that's the installment plan. So it's 5,900 and then 3,900 on arrival. But if you arrive to the UK and for whatever reason that you're unable to get your funds out or anything like that, you can discuss with our finance team for a different installment plan. But
Oh,
I mean, what I have to say is that the installment plan is the three installment plans. So forecast
yeah.
and then for on arrival, and then 3 months after to complete the tuition fees.
Okay. My second question is BPP University MSc Management Data Analytics is my course. It is a assignment based or paper based
No, it's all assignment based. So
assignment.
coursework that you have to complete. There's two types of coursework. The one is summative, one is formative. You find out the differences when you arrive. But basically, one of them is mock coursework. So it doesn't count towards your final degree. So it's to prepare for your real assignments. So that's very important to do. And then you've got your final assignments. So you have to complete them. So every semester you have to complete assignments to then go on to the next semester. So you do have to pass each assignment before going on to the next semester. Yeah.
I have one another student who want to ask the question with you.
Hello.
Myself personally,
Hi, Hassan.
recently I have received offer letter from BPP University.
Okay.
My question is that after completing course or a degree from BPP University, BPP University providing a job opportunities.
Yeah, good question. So we have currently a 98% success rate for students graduating and getting highly skilled job. which is quite incredible when you think about it, right? 98% of students who finish a BPP degree goes on to a highly skilled job within 12 months of graduating. I mean, that's a lot to do with the UK graduate route visa, right? Because you have an opportunity to live and work in the UK for 2 years after your degree. We also, the reason why we've got such a high success rate for careers, good careers, is because we have what's called Career Booster Program. And Career Booster Program is for all students. Every student will get it on the management, business school management streams. And basically, throughout the Career Booster Program, you're getting access to help on how to gain employment after your degree. And so basically, from when you start studying at BPP on your first day, that first semester, you'll already be part of this career booster so that you can start preparing in your 12 months at BPP, you can start preparing to get a job at the end. So really, ideally, we rather students secure employment before they graduate, well before they graduate. So at least 6 months before you graduate, secure a good quality employment. So that's what we're doing. It's called Career Booster, and it's for our business school management streams. Thank you.
Thank you, Daryl.
Thank you.
Thanks
Thank
for
you.
the
Well,
Hi Daryl, how are you?
Hi, good, thank you. How are you?
I'm good. I'm Muhammad Yasin Zahoor from SAUK Faisalabad, and I'm having a student with me. He is Mr. Tahir Ghaffar, and
Hello.
he is
Yeah.
done MBA from UCP in year
Wow.
2022, and he is holding a preconditional offer for BPP University, right?
Oh, wonderful. Wonderful.
And he was saying that if you could get an additional scholarship.
So we have, yeah, so we have, sorry, say that again, Asan, I didn't hear.
There have been a recent increase in the fee structure of university, so he
Yeah.
was asking an additional scholarship if he could get it.
Yeah. So our fees are 17,100, and we have a student bursary, which is you can consider a scholarship, which reduces the fees down to 13,700. So we have offered Tahir a bursary already. If he's got a first class degree, then we could consider for an additional bursary. But yeah, we've applied the maximum bursary already. So 13,700 was after the scholarship's been applied.
All right, Daryl, thank you. And he was having another question that some courses are not available in Birmingham campus. When we are expecting to those courses to be available at that campus?
At Birmingham. Yeah, at Birmingham we have what course did Tahir apply for? What course?
Management courses.
Management. So in Birmingham, in Birmingham this September we have our accounting courses, so our MSc Accounting and Finance, and our MSc Accounting and Finance is at Birmingham this year. We don't have any plans to have the management courses in Birmingham at the moment, because most students are seemingly from Pakistan are seemingly wanting to go to London or to Manchester at this current time. So, but maybe sometime in the future.
All right, Daryl, thank you so much. I'm having another student with me. Can you please come here?
Hi, Daryl. How are you?
Hi, good. How are you, sir?
It's like I've done my bachelor's recently in last month in agriculture sciences, majoring in soil sciences. So, what do you think there should be an opportunity for me in the BPP?
Can you repeat? I didn't quite hear the course that you studied. Something sciences?
Agriculture sciences, majoring in soil science.
Say that again. I didn't hear.
Agricultural science, major in soil sciences.
Soil sciences. Oh, very specific. Very specific course. What do you want to do as a job? What career do you want to go into?
In soil physiology and plant and soil physiology. Masters. I want to do a master's in plant and soil physiology.
Plant and physiology. Okay, that's interesting. Well, we don't have that particular area, but you've already qualified in it already. Of course, right? You've got your bachelor's degree, so you already know all the knowledge to do with it already. So I suppose the next step is it depends on which company you want to work for, and the company you want to work for, it depends on where you want to go, right, in the future. So at BPP, we're always considering careers. So sorry, excuse me. Can we go on mute? SAUK Islamabad. I think we can hear the background noise. All right, perfect. Thank you. So a lot of students come from very different disciplines at BPP. We don't have just business students studying business courses. We have many different disciplines. So we would suggest that if you're thinking about your career in the future, as a manager, presumably that you want to go and progress, become a manager, general manager, become a CEO of a company at some stage in time, then project management is probably most suited for your particular background, because that's where you're going to learn the skills necessary to manage a company, and more importantly, to manage different projects. So I'd imagine, I don't know too much about soil sciences, but I'd imagine you'd have to deal with lots of different clients, depending on which side of the business you're from, whether you're on the agricultural side or whether you are dealing with the commerce side, but you probably have to deal with clients. So understanding different clients' needs and understanding what their different businesses' needs are very important. So those are project management skills. Every client is going to be a particular project. So I would recommend probably for you project management in order to boost your career in the future. So a lot of people think when you mention project management, they think, oh, I have to be a project manager only. But for example, my job requires huge amounts of project management. Asan's job requires huge amounts of project management as well. He's dealing with so many different universities. Every university is a project. He's dealing with so many different students. Every student is a different case and a different project. So it's very transferable to all different disciplines. So hopefully that would help you.
All right, Daryl. That was a very comprehensive answer. Thank you for that. There was a question from another student that the previous fee structure was far better and affordable for the students. 4,000 initial GBP. So, what was
Yeah, we had the 4,000 initial deposit for the last academic year. So at the moment, August intake, or we've closed August intake now. But from September intake, we have the 5,900 initial deposit.
All right, Daryl. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Over to Islamabad.
Thank you so much. Hi, Daryl. This is Amra from SAUK Islamabad. How are you?
Hi, Amra. Good, thanks. How are you doing?
I'm good. Okay, so basically, I have one student with me. He wants to know something about BPP. I'll give mic to him.
Okay, thank you. Hi, sir. How are you?
I'm fine. What's about you, sir?
Good.
Sir, I have a question about BPP University. Does university offer career counseling, resume workshops, and interview preparation?
Yeah, huge amounts. So I mentioned to one of the other students earlier that we've got lots of different types of career support, but the most important one that we think is called Career Booster. It's launched in February to make sure students are getting highly skilled jobs. So not working at Starbucks or Costa Coffee or Tesco, not working as low skilled jobs, working at highly skilled jobs. So if you are a project manager, we want you to be working as a project manager. If you are studying digital marketing, we want you to get a job in digital marketing. That's what we mean by highly skilled workers. So career counseling happens from day one of your course. So your induction, they're already preparing you for gaining employment, highly skilled employment in the UK. And you do have to maintain 80% attendance rate and a merit grade to be able to guarantee 3 job interviews. So as long as you maintain a good academic standing and are attending classes, which I'm sure all students, they'll be attending classes, BPP are guaranteeing 3 interviews for you at the end of your course. So those are the management streams in project management, digital marketing, and data analytics. So to guarantee the jobs, we need to make sure you are very well trained to pass the interviews and make the applications. So yeah, there'll be a lot of training for the careers counseling and the interview preparation.
Okay. My academic knowledge is about IT, and I have 3 year experience in IT field as a software development. So, as the opportunity, best opportunity for IT students, your counseling workshop
Yeah, that is a
related to that.
really interesting, really interesting. But most IT students, computer science, actually end up going on to our data analytics, analytics course, management with data analytics. That's generally where our IT students choose to study. Um, but yeah, it doesn't mean you're stuck to it. If you wanted to do project management or you wanted to do a different type of course entirely, that'd be entirely up to you. So, but yeah, data analytics, MSc management, data analytics is where most IT students decide to study at BPP.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Nice meeting you.
Thank you.
Hey Daryl, it's Shahzad
Hi.
from UK Community Ground.
Hi. Nice to see you.
Okay, Daryl, I am having a student and he is having some questions over to Zaijaz. He is a student.
Hello.
Hi there, how are you?
Good. How are you? How are you,
I'm
sir?
doing well, thanks for asking. Yeah, thank you. So I have a question like, first of all, I really appreciate the BPP University and SAUK team for the satisfactory services throughout, and I'm just waiting for my visa, right? So my question is about once we arrive in the UK, like I have read the instructions on the offer letter, like BPP providing assistance in the Heathrow Airport in London. So do you have any plans in future, like on Manchester Airport? Is there any services BPP is providing in the
Yeah,
near future?
you can also request that as well. You can also
Yeah.
request. So if you've got access to your virtual hub, you can go on there and go, I'm arriving into Manchester Airport. Is there anyone that can assist with this airport pickup? The reason why it's not offered as big as we promote it for London Heathrow is because London is such a big city, and
Yeah.
students are living in so many different places. So that's why that pickup is quite important. But at Manchester, it's so easy to get from Manchester. It's only 20 minutes on the bus.
Yeah.
It's the bus center is in the airport itself, so it's very straightforward to get the bus to the city center, which is where most students live anyway. So, but yeah, if you needed some help, if you log on to the virtual hub and make a query in the forum, one of the team will get back to you.
Yeah, thank you. So, yeah, I really appreciate that. So, basically, most of the questions have been covered from the previous students. So, I have one more question.
Yeah.
So, most of the universities like providing their on-campus accommodation. So, does BPP providing some assistance in like to arrange students for accommodation nearby to the universities? Are there any assistance provided to the students in the future, or
Yeah,
before
so-
arrival? Yeah.
Yeah, so we have two. We don't have our own buildings for accommodation,
Yeah.
but we have partnered with two companies to provide where you can log on with your BPP credentials to get access to student accommodation. So, to be honest with you, most of our BPP students they actually prefer to do private accommodation, which is there is a difference between student accommodation and private accommodation.
Yeah.
So private accommodation means that they choose to share in a house of 4 or 5 bedroom houses, and every student has their own bedroom, and then they share. You can pay for your own room only. Most students that come to BPP prefer that model. But there are some students that want to go into student accommodation. So that's like, a tower block of flats, basically, like dormitories, but individual rooms. That's generally more expensive than sharing in a house, but some students prefer that. So it is called. Give me a second, and I'll find with you the name. So in London, it's the University of London, but at Manchester, it's Manchester Graduate Homes, I believe it's called. But give me a second, and I'll find it. Yes. So
Hello, Mr. Daryl. How are you?
and then it's called Manchester Student Homes.
Okay.
Right? So how can I paste this link into the chat box? Let me see if I can paste this link.
Thank you, Daryl. You
Everybody.
continue please the link. We'll move on to the next office. Meanwhile, I see from Madame we have a few students. For the convenience of the students, Daryl, they'd want to communicate in their local language, and then the admission officer would translate it for
Yeah,
you.
no problem at all.
We've received the link. Thank you. I'd share it with the team. Thank you. We have the link for the accommodation. Thank you, Daryl. Ilman, would you start off asking the questions, please?
Hello, Mr. Daryl. How are you?
Hi, good. How are you doing?
I'm good too. It's Elman from SAUK Mardan. Here we have a student who is already processing for BPP University, and he is already at visa applied for BPP University. So he has some question. Kindly answer him accordingly. Thank you. Hi, sir. How are you? Fine?
Yeah, good. Very good. Thank you. How are you doing, sir?
I'm also fine. I have applied for MSc Project Management in London campus. Sir, I have two queries. One is regarding PSW. Can you update me regarding PSW after completion of my degree, so I know what will be the status, and give me the detail regarding PSW?
So
he can offer us.
Yeah, PSW. I think most people around the world call it PSW, post-study work visa, but in the UK, the actual visa type is called graduate route visa, and it's guaranteed for 2 years for any student that successfully completes their master's degree. Or so if you don't complete your master's degree, then you cannot apply for it, basically. So if you didn't pass your dissertation, for example, then you wouldn't. You have to successfully complete the degree. That's the first requirement. Then the second requirement is basically for you to pay for the visa. That's only the second requirement. And I think it's roughly £700 at the moment. It might go up next year, but at the moment it's £700 to pay for your visa, plus the healthcare surcharge as well, the healthcare insurance that international students have to pay for. So it's guaranteed for 2 years. I think the first 6 months of this year in Pakistan, everybody was saying, oh, UK is going to remove post-study work visa.
Yes.
All these YouTubers were saying this, but it was not true. The government confirmed in May, they came up with a Migration Advisory Committee report saying there's nothing wrong with the graduate route. Students are successfully using it and they're helping the economy. So it's very important for students who decide to come to the UK to have this post-study work visa. So the government has said, yeah, we're going to carry on with this visa. So rest assured that you'd be getting this visa if you successfully complete your course. But at BPP, we gave a BPP promise as well that we would fully refund any student if that graduate route was removed. So that is our BPP promise. If the graduate route, if the government decide to cancel it, then we will fully refund every student that is unable to apply for it. The reason why we can promise that is because when governments make changes to any visa, there's always a time frame. So they don't go like that, today, no more graduate route. There'll always be a time frame for them to cancel it. But we can confirm in May that they said, confirm, we're happy to carry on with the graduate route, the post-study work visa. So a lot of confidence from around the UK universities that is continuing.
So nice to hear regarding this question. Sir, I have another question. My cousin also wants to apply for BPP. He is having undergraduate degree. So I know about his, is he eligible, or there is something in the near future that he will be able to apply for BPP as well?
Yeah, he's doing undergraduate. He's finished, or he's currently doing it?
His result will be announced in 1 to 2 weeks.
Okay, very soon. Yeah, so he's welcome to study any of our programs if he meets entry. So we take a minimum 2.3 CGPA as entry onto our master's degree program. So if he's done a 4-year bachelor's degree, we take minimum 2.3 3 CGPA.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. So nice of you. Thank you, sir.
Very nice to see you. Thank you. See you
Mr.
soon.
Daryl. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Hi Daryl, how are you?
Hi, good, good. How are you doing?
I'm good. This is Ariba from SAUK Islamabad office, and
Yes,
one of my
very
students,
confused.
Sabah, one of my students, Sabah, is here, who have few questions regarding BPP University. Sabah, please ask the question.
Hi, Daryl.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Thank you. I'm interested in BPP University for IT courses. So my question is related to internship. Does the BPP University provide the internships for IT students? Because as you know that internships for IT students is very important to enhance their skills. So I need to know about that. Thank
Yeah.
you.
So we don't have a master's degree in IT, but we have a master's degree of management with data analytics. I think one of the students from SEUK Madad, he was an IT student as well. So I was saying to him, most students who study IT choose to do the master's degree in management with data analytics because it's the most closely related to their field of study. But in terms of internship, we on all our master's programs we have the 12-month program, right? That's your master's degree. But then we also have what is called the 18-month program. So basically, it's your 12-month master's degree and it's 6 months at the end where you can do an internship or work placement. Now, it's not a guaranteed internship or work placement. What is guaranteed is that the university will help find you the internship and will offer you 3 interviews via the Career Booster program. So, if you are successful with those interviews, then you can get an internship between 4 to 6 months at the end of your master's degree program. So the 18-month program is called Professional Development Planning.
Okay, so I have another question. Is it possible to transfer the credits from another institute to BPP University?
Not for our master's programs, no. Not for our master's programs.
Okay, okay. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Daryl.
No, thank you, Ariba. Thank you.
Thank you, Daryl. The students are waiting in the queue in all these officers already quite famous, although we had some disruptions on the roads today. Probably heard the news, but still we have a lot of students who are really excited to come to BPP, come to the UK. And thank you for being available at such a long webinar. It's really helpful. You can already see on your screens there students literally watching the seminar. So thank you everyone who has joined us. We are proud to be representing you all in front of BPP. And of course, BPP is also excited to see you. Daryl, what would you say to these students who are there in the office listening to the webinar? We've changed the mode of communication. What would you want to share some feedback on that?
Oh yeah, no, it's brilliant. Thank you for taking the time to come visit SAUK's offices for this expo today. I hope you all get your offer letters today after your waters and teas and coffees. Yeah, we're very excited to see that this expo has been so successful, hosted by SAUK and all their offices in Islamabad, Blue Area, and all over the different. I see.
Thank you.
We've got another office come up, so maybe we've got more questions.
Leave the screen to them.
Hello, sir. How are you? This is Hamad from SC UK, Islamabad, Blue Area. Welcome to our webinar. Good to see you again.
Thank you. Nice seeing you.
I have a student who has some questions. Can I start?
Yes, please. Yeah, yes, please. Thank you.
Hello,
Hi, sir.
Daryl.
How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. I'm from Peshawar, and
Okay.
I want to ask you a question. How does BPP University support students in securing internship
Yeah.
and employment and opportunities in their field of study?
No, that's a really good question. So what we have is what we have in our master's degree programs in our management stream. So that's management in digital marketing, data analytics, project management, engineering management. We've got this new product which came out in February, which is called Career Booster. Now it's a product that is applied to all our students, and we have a 98% success rate for students going on to highly skilled employment. So basically, 98 out of every 100 students are getting a successful career after employment at BPP, which is a tremendously successful rate. So exactly how did they do it? The Career Booster module is available to all students. And basically, from your first day to your last day, you're getting careers guidance on how to apply for and how to successfully succeed on these interviews. The Career Booster also gives you guaranteed 3 interviews with UK-based companies. Now, the reason why BPP can offer this guaranteed 3 interviews is because the university is part of a much bigger company called BPP Professional Education. And professional education means we are teaching people who are already in employment at all different companies in the UK and Europe. So our biggest clients are KPMG, Barclays, Santander, Lloyds. So very big accountancy, law firms, um, businesses that we are training their employees. So basically, they are looking for employees, and we've got graduates at the university. So basically, we can push our students into employment at those companies. Um, so the careers counseling is hugely important, but basically, because they are our clients, we need to make sure our students are up to the mark when they attend the interviews. So that's why it's added incentive for BPP to make sure we're sending only the best students to these companies for their. So that's why we've got this career booster module, and it's available for free to every student at BPP University.
I want to ask another question. My brother told me to tell sir that I'm an intermediate student, so I want to go to UK on a language short course visa. So, any of short course, are you offering any short course in English language or?
No, we don't offer. We're not an English language school, so I would suggest that you speak to study SAUK counselor. I'm sure they've got so many different universities that they deal with, language schools that they could probably go on to. But is that for you, or is that for your friend? Did you say
For my brother.
for your brother? For your brother. Um, yeah, there's different at BBB. We don't do language courses at this moment in time.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. I have another student who has some query. He should ask some question. Hello, sir.
Hi, sir. How are you?
Umar Farooq is here. I hope you are fine.
Good, thank you. Hi, Umar. You doing well?
Thank you, sir. Yes, I am good, sir. Sir, I have 2 or 3 questions regarding my program. I have applied for MSc Management with Project Management in London campus. My question is that I have read my modules on the website, and will these modules still be the same, or are there any chances of changes when we will study? We will start our study there.
No, so for the management streams, there's not much option for it to change so dramatically. So you can be rest assured, what you've seen on the fact sheet is exactly
Okay.
what you're going to be studying. So you can be assured that that's what's going to be teaching. It's a very successful course.
Yes, sir.
As I mentioned earlier, we have 5,000 students from Pakistan, and most of them are on our management streams because it's doing very well. So we have new courses coming up. Digital marketing, technology management, accountancy. So those will have different modules, but your course that you've applied for,
Okay.
very unlikely to have changed.
Yes, thank you, sir. Because, sir, the current courses are very interesting, and I don't want them to be changed.
No, that's right. That it's a successful course. There's many students
Yes.
coming on, and they're gaining the skills to go on to employment. So that's the most important thing.
Yes.
We all know that we want to study for education, but the point of education is to get a good job. So that's the main thing, to get a good job after you qualify.
Hello, Daryl.
Hi again.
This is Uma again from SAUK.
Hi. How are you guys?
I have a student. We are good. I have a student. She have some questions, so I would like to.
Hi, my name is Nurul Iman, and I have a question. As a student of Punjab University, we can't get high percentage because of strict marking. So can we expect any relaxation for MOI on 50% for LLB?
Yeah, well, we have for the MOI, we have LLB. Is that because you're coming onto the LLM course? Are you an LLB student? Sorry, are you an LLB student?
Daryl, yes, she's LLB student from PU, but she has 50+%. And BPP University give MOI to those students who have 65% in their bachelor's degree. So she's asking, but she's requesting basically that is there any chance to give MOI to PUs to Punjab University students with 50% in their LLB?
Well, at the moment, we only just came up with the MOI about 2-3 months ago for University of Punjab. So it's very new. We have to have at least 1 year to see students coming in, see what the success rate is before we can make a decision on whether to lower that requirement. So we need to see a number of students coming in, successfully passing the course before we can make the decision to lower that mark. So at the moment, it is 65 or 2.6 CGPA for MOI. But I'm sure, Huma, you can offer Nurul OIDI token to pass. It's very easy to pass the Oxford International Language Test. Very straightforward. You can do it online and your own home. And I'm sure SAUK through the graduates will be able to give you a free token.
Next question. Yes.
Yeah. Hi, sorry, Huma, did you have another question?
यार शीशा के पास है किसी के पास है चल अब हमारी बारी आएगी तो
Hi, Daryl.
Hi.
I'm having a student with me, Mr. Tahir, and he has done BBA from GC University in 2022.
Okay.
All right, and in FSC intermediate, he is having 59.5 marks. So he was looking for any flexibility on MOI basis.
But as I mentioned to Nurul, I mean, at the moment, we only came out with the MOI 2 months ago. So we do need to see a full year of students coming in to make sure that we are comfortable with the universities that they can succeed regardless of their degree awarding amount. So so at the moment there is no flexibility with the MOI. We've come up with a 2.6 GPA and 60% in English intermediate or see. But again, yeah, wait, Asan, I'm sure you can offer your student the Oxford International Code to do the ELLT.
All right, Daryl, as far as academic and professional progression of student is concerned after graduating from BPP University, so what are the chances for the placement in the industry in Pakistan and in UK?
Yeah, so at the
How would
moment,
you rate this employability ratio?
yeah, so at the moment we've got 98% successful employability after students graduate within 12 months. So within 12 months, not successful employability into highly skilled jobs. So we're not talking about going into to work at Starbucks as a coffee maker or a waiter. We're talking about someone that's going into their field of study. So if they've been an IT professional, then we're expecting them to go into the IT profession. So 98% is pretty high, it's a percent of students graduating, going into highly skilled employment. So we're pretty proud of that. And then hopefully students are confident when they see that statistic that they will get a good career after BPP.
All right, Daryl, thank you. And I was having another student with me. He was having some concerns about the English language requirements. As far as other universities are concerned, in terms of ELLT, BPP doesn't allow 666 in Oxford. So, what are the chances of that?
666 in Oxford. Well, it is changing. I can't quite announce that just yet, but yeah, we are changing. When did your student get his certificate?
He is expected in 1 week.
Oh, expected in 1 week. Yeah, so give me a sec. Yeah, so the English requirement has actually changed. So with regards to the IELTS requirement, it used to be IELTS 6.5 and then maximum 2 components at 6.0. So it meant
I
that
was actually talking about this, that this requirement is a bit higher than other universities.
yeah, it's too high. It's too high. So we've removed that now. We're just waiting for the formal document to come out, but I can confirm we will be taking students that have
So when should we expect this formal document from your side?
Yeah, hopefully within the next week. But it is IELTS 6.5, no component below 6.0, right? And that also relates to the other requirements. So whether it's Pearson's, whether it's TOEFL or OIDI. So basically, that requirement to have 2 minimum components will be removed as well. So.
All right, Daryl. I was having another student with me. There are actually a lot of students, so if we start addressing, it would take a whole day. So talking about MOI conditions, he has his application is PharmD. So he was asking that if BPP could offer some courses on medical field.
Oh, medical field requires a lot of research. BPP University very much professional based university, so we focus on business, management, law, accountancy. We do have healthcare. We don't have medical area. A lot of doctors come on to our MSc healthcare leadership because the healthcare leadership teaches you about UK's healthcare system. So if you wanted to work in the UK, then that's a fantastic course for you because you can understand how the National Health Service, we call it the NHS in the UK, is short for National Health Service, which means it's very similar to Pakistan where all the hospitals are government controlled. Yeah, they're publicly funded. So the healthcare leadership is a good course for doctors looking to work in the UK.
Hi, Daryl. Why there is no another option MI for other universities, like in other cities or in other province?
Basically, he's talking about the listed universities of MOI belong to only one area of Pakistan. This is province Punjab. There is no listed university of KP and Sindh because a lot of students fall from those areas which are eligible for MOI conditions. So,
yeah, it's a very straightforward answer actually. We started MOI only 2 months ago. and we have to do research on every university, and we have to get in contact with the university to see their syllabus, get a partnership with that university before we can accept students onto MOI. So that's why we've come up with this list of 9 universities. But hopefully, in the coming months, in the coming year, we will have more universities that we can accept. But yeah, it takes a lot of work to make sure that we can have MOIs for those particular universities, because we need to do a lot of research into those universities.
Okay, I was having another student actually, so she will be having some questions with you. Over to you, please.
Hi, sir. How are you?
Hi, good. How are you?
Okay, sir. Myself firstly. Can I ask a question with you?
Yes, please. Yeah, please go ahead.
Okay, sir. I have completed my degree in BS chemistry. Is there any subject related to my subject?
Did you say chemistry?
Is there any subject related? Is there any subject related in your university?
I can't
Like
hear which subject it is.
I have done my degree in BS chemistry. Is there any subject related in your yeah?
Yeah, we don't do the research related subjects. So the sciences of physics, chemistry, biology, pharmacy, we don't do these particular areas. We do have a lot of students in those areas coming on to do different master's programs at BPP. So whether they came to do management because they want to work. So chemistry, maybe you want to work at a pharmaceutical company at some point in your life. You probably need to be a manager. You probably need to deal with suppliers. You'll probably need to deal with clients purchasing the products. So that's where the management skills come into
Hello,
place.
SAUK Chakwal and SAUK Lahore. You both are on stage. You can take lead.
All right, Daryl. Thank you so much for your time.
Hi, Daryl. This is Michelle here from
Hi, how are you?
Lahore.
Nice to see you. Good. How are you?
I'm great, thank you. So Daryl, I have a student who is really interested to join BPP University. So over to Mr. Hamza.
Hey Daryl.
Hi, Mr. Hamza. How are you?
Fine. I want to ask the facilities which BPP University providing international students.
Oh gosh, we got lots of facilities at our universities. They're all pretty much the same. We've got different campuses. London, we've got 4 campuses. Manchester, Birmingham, Leeds, Bristol. So lots of different campuses, but the facilities are pretty much the same across the campuses. You're going to have a fully fledged IT suite, which you can use. You'll have the library services. You'll have the student support services. You'll also have access to prayer facilities. So lots of prayer rooms at every campus. What we don't have in terms of facility is a bar or a students' union. So that's one bit which we are very different to other universities in the UK. We understand where students are coming from, the cultural differences, and we respect that students really want to come to study and not to party. So we won't have any bars or any alcohol on our campuses at all, which is quite important to the students that are coming to study with us, because they want to have study facilities rather than party facilities. But yeah, those are the key areas which students use. On top of that, there's lots of IT virtual facilities. So we've got what's called a virtual hub, which is a lot of our students are increasingly using more and more often, because a lot of students now prefer using their computers and their phones rather than they're engaging people in real life. But there's a huge engagement going on the virtual hub, which you'll have access to from the moment you enroll onto the course.
I have another question. Is 2x2 is acceptable? I have done associate degree in computer sciences and master's degree in computer sciences.
Yeah, we accept your master's degree as long as it's above 60%.
Associate degree is acceptable?
Yeah, as long as your master's degree is above 60%.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Daryl, for a detailed answer. And I do have more students from SAUK Chakwal, so they will be joining later on. Thank you so much for your time.
Okay, thank you. See you later then. Thank you. Did you change offices then, SAUK Chatwal? Because I'm looking at SAUK Lahore, and I'm sure you were in that office before.
Yeah, I was there, but now I'm representing SAUK Chakwal as well because we do have a new office there.
Okay.
So it's already running, yeah.
Because I recognize you were in this Lahore branch. I'm looking at the other
Definitely,
picture.
I was in Lahore office, SAUK Lahore office, but now I've shifted to SAUK Chakwal office.
Okay. Where's Chatwal? Is it close to Lahore?
Is it near to Islamabad?
Oh, right. Okay. You moved quite away. Okay. Very good.
Next time you will be visiting Chakwal office as well, once you will be in Pakistan.
Yeah. Next time. I look forward to that. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi, Daryl. This is Hina from SAUK Bahawalpur office. How are you?
Hi, Hina. Good, thanks. How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm fine too. Thank you. So, Daryl, I have a lot of students on Facebook who wants to ask many questions. So, I will ask the questions on their behalf. Okay?
Brilliant. Thank you.
Can we start?
Yes, please go ahead.
Yeah. All right. All right. My first question is this: is BPP accept MBBS degree done from China for MSc Healthcare and Leadership?
Yes. So I'm delighted that question has come through because we get that quite a lot, actually. More and more often, we are getting these pre-assessment questions. So to all the SAUK admissions officers, yes, we accept MBBS from China. Basically, any country that we had a student that had done it MBBS from Tajikistan or Kyrgyzstan recently, a Pakistani student that went there, and yes, we would accept because they are doctors, right? And this course is for healthcare professionals, so we accept them.
Okay, that's good. And what about MOI?
MOI, no. MOI, you would need to be one of the 9 universities that we currently accept. Yeah.
All right, all right. Okay, my next question is, can a disabled students having such type of fee concession on the behalf of their disability?
That's something that we could probably consider. Those would be case by case basis. But yeah, if you submitted a pre-assessment query to me, then we could have a look at that individually. Yeah.
All right. Okay. Is BPP provides excellence scholarships?
Yeah, there are excellent scholarships on our websites. Not many related to our business school because we already give quite a large scholarship to our international students from Pakistan. The fee, it's 3,400 scholarship for the 12-month course and 4,300 scholarship for the 18-month course. But if there's a first-class degree scholarship that's available, so any student that has a first class, so very highly excellent students, that we have a scholarship for that as well. There are a lot of scholarships available for our law school programs. So if you're doing the bar training course, there is the advocacy scholarship. So you have to create a video of yourself, a 2-3 minute video talking about a particular topic. That's the advocacy scholarship. There's also the law career commitment scholarship. So showing that you're committed to doing a career in whether you want to be a barrister or solicitor. That's applicable for our law conversion courses and our SQE, Solicitors Qualification Exam courses as well. So those two are valued up to £2,000, the advocacy scholarship and career commitment scholarship, and the excellence scholarship, first class degree holders, is a further £1,000.
Okay, we have another question from Nur Iman.
Hi.
Yes.
Hi, Huma. Hi, Nurul.
As MOI is only applicable for 9 universities, but there are many other good universities that are not mentioned in, like University of Management and Technology Lahore, Superior University, and University of Sawat. So, can we expect more universities in MOI?
Yeah, definitely. So these first 9 universities is sort of almost like a trial period for BPP. We've done the research into these universities, had partnerships with them, and then we'll see how the students are progressing, and then we may or may not reduce the entry point for the MOI. But we are also still working to expand the list. I think another student asked this early on. We do want to expand that list, but it takes time because we have to do a lot of research into those universities. So at the moment it's 9. We hope to get up to about 20 at some point before the end of this year, but there's a lot of research involved with it. Our first one actually was done for University of Lahore in November last year. And then it's taken 6 months to get the next 8. So hopefully within the next 6 months, we'll probably get another 10. So yeah, but I would agree that there is a lot of universities, very good quality universities. Students are successfully graduating and have a very good level of English. Because I visited myself a lot of universities in Pakistan, and the students are always a very well-spoken and very highly academically inclined. So that's really good news for us, that we can hopefully expand this in the coming months.
I have another question. Is there any transport facility provided by BPP University from airport to university?
Yeah, so there's what's called if you're landing into Heathrow, there's definitely the airport pickup service. So once you have got your CAS letter, you will get an email from our student, is it called engagement team? Student engagement team. Sorry, student enrollment team, my apologies. And it will give you all the details on how to firstly enroll, but also how to log into your virtual hub. So virtual hub basically means every student will have a login, where they go on to get their timetable, where they go see where their classes are, but also what's called the virtual hub. So there's a lot more forums. So whether you want to communicate with your tutor or you want to communicate with other students in a forum to discuss anything, or if you wanted to talk to different departments such as student support, because maybe you'll want to have a letter, or maybe you want to talk to finance because you want to have a different installment plan. So lots of different things available on the virtual hub, but that is also where you would request your airport pickup service. So if you landed in London Heathrow, it's Heathrow Terminal 3, London Airport has 5 terminals, but if you landed in Terminal 5 or 4, you just make your way to Terminal 3, and the team there would be able to guide you on your transport into your accommodation. But I did mention
SIM card for the new students.
SIM card to new students, yes. So that's still part of the package. If you arrive and you book that service, then that SIM card, it's a little goodie bag that you get. SIM card, I think you get a water bottle. I can't remember what else is in that little goodie bag, but you get a welcome goodie bag when you book in that service, and it's free, of course. There's no charge to that service. So onto your virtual hub as soon as you get your CAS letter, because that's where you get a lot of that information on how to do those bookings.
We have another student with us, Khadija. She has some questions. So, Khadija, over to you.
Hi, I am Khadija. My first question is, why BPP doesn't offer undergraduate courses?
That is a good question. What's your second question?
My second question is, why BPP gives relaxation on low percentage on bachelor second year, but doesn't give it on September intakes. Can we expect that in next intakes?
Yes. To your second question, yes. So we are accepting if you got 2+2, 2-year bachelor's, 2-year master's, we will look at your 2 years master's degree only, and you have to have a minimum 60% in your 2 years master's degree for our master's programs. If you have below 60% and above 50%, then you can join our extended master's. So it's a 15-month program, extra 3 months program. So if you have 2+2, we're only looking at your 2-year master's degree program and 2 years master's degree grade, for example, and that meets entry onto that courses. The 2+2 is not valid for the MOI. Yeah, you need to have a 4-year degree for it to be valid for the MOI. So you would need an English qualification if you have the 2+2 awards. So 2 years bachelor's and 2 years master's from Pakistan. So coming back to your first question about bachelor's degree, why we don't have undergraduate, mainly because we are a taught university. So we're not a research-based university, and undergraduate courses generally requires some level of research. Majority of our students are coming for their careers, so they're already probably employed and they're looking to further their career. So that's why we're looking to teach very professional level programs. However, we do have 3 undergraduate programs, shall I add, at BPP University. So we've got a bachelor's degree in nursing, but it's very highly competitive. It's only got 20 to 30 places a year on this course. So it gets filled up very, very early in advance. So many students who are already nurses, they look to go on to our master's degree in healthcare instead of doing a 3-year bachelor's degree in nursing. Then we have our bachelor's degree in accounting and finance. So that is a 2-year degree, it's an accelerated course. We would accept students who have F1, F2, F3 ACCA papers. So ACCA is a chartered accountancy company and chartered accountancy body, and they teach their syllabus to accounting graduates across the world. So if you've passed 3 ACCA papers, you can meet entry onto our bachelor's degree in accountancy. It's called Year 2 entry, and it's only 2 years long. Our last our last BSc course has not yet been announced formally, but I can announce it to everyone here at SAUK since we are very good friends and very good business partners. It is called Bachelor's Degree in Applied Management. It is a 3-year undergraduate degree course. It is going to be HSSC minimum 65% entry plus an IELTS or IELTS equivalent 6.0 overall. So this course is currently going through validation. It is subject to approval from our academic council, but the course is fully designed. It has been taught to our apprenticeship students in the UK, so UK students for the past 6 years. So it is a very well-established course, and now we are opening it up to international students as well. It is due to start tentatively in November, but I don't have that fully confirmed dates yet. But yeah, we do have 3 undergraduate degree courses, so hopefully that helps.
Yes. My last question is, as ADP is acceptable for short time, can we expect that in next available dates?
Sorry, can you repeat that question? I didn't hear the start of it.
As ADP, Associate Degree Program, is available for short time, can we expect that in next available dates?
Yes. So if you have associate diploma, so that leads on to a 2-year master's. So if you've got a 2 years master's degree above 60%, then that would meet entry to our master's degree program at BPP. If you have above 50% in your master's degree, your 2 years master's degree, then you can join our extended master's degree, which is 15 months long. So there's 2 entry routes. So effectively, we're saying you don't really need to concern. We're not going to be looking at your bachelor's or your associate diploma. We're looking at your 2 years master's degree only for entry to BPP. Does that make sense?
Sir, I have one more question. Sir, I got 3.81 CGPA. Can I got more scholarship on the basis of my CGPA?
I again didn't quite hear that question fully. Could you?
I got 3.81 CGPA in BS Chemistry. Can I got more scholarship on the basis of my CGPA?
You'd have to submit an application, and then we can review it on a case by case.
Thank you so much, sir.
All right, Daryl, I'm having another student. Please come. Muhammad Rizwan. He'll be having some questions with you.
Okay.
Hi Daryl, how are you?
Hi, good, thank you. Hi, Rizwan. How are you?
I am fine as well. I have a question that I have double MA, one in English literature and other is political science, which I have completed recently. So is language test necessary for me? English language test?
Yeah, unfortunately, still yes. Yeah, unfortunately, still yes. We require, and so all students have to have an English qualification. The only exceptions are if you are from one of the 9 universities that we accept medium English instruction from, if you've got a 4-year bachelor's degree from those universities.
I have one other question, which is I want to know about semester break. How many are there in
So,
MSc management?
management, yeah. So management stream is very straightforward. There are 3 semesters over a period of 12 months. And each semester is 10 weeks long. And you have roughly 2.5 to 3 weeks break between each semester. So if you started it is complicated because we have so many intakes. We have intake every month. But basically, if you started on the 1st of September, you would have a break from middle of December till the start of January. You come back middle of January, and then you have another break in April for a few weeks, and then you come back in May, and then you finish in August. But we have intakes every month, so it shifts along. Every student will have slightly different semester breaks.
All right, thanks much. Another student I'm having.
Hello sir, how are you?
All right, good, thanks. How are you?
It is very good to hear you. My name is Muhammad Ukar and I just got my offer letter here. So my
Wonderful.
question is, my question is all about finance. So they promised me a waiver of fee of 250 pounds from the first installments. Can I get 250 more pounds waiver of my fee from this offer letter? So it's
I
all
wish I
about
could.
finance.
I wish I could. That'd be brilliant, wouldn't it? We stopped that promotion for the August intake. So September intake onwards, we don't have the 250 on-spot discount. But I understand SAUK are doing their own graduate scholarship, which is really fantastic that they're offering students this great scholarship. So from BPP side, the maximum scholarship that we have is the 3,400 scholarship that's currently on the offer letter.
Okay. Can I get 250 from September intake? Because
Unfortunately not. Unfortunately not. Yeah, that promotion has ended. So for September onwards, it's only the 3,400 scholarship on the offer letter.
Okay, okay. Thank you very much. It is very nice to meet, sir. Thank you.
Nice to meet you. Thank you.
Thank you for addressing the questions, Daryl. Many more students to come over.
Okay, that's good. That's good.
Okay, sir. My name is Ali Ikhtiar Matjusva. I have done MPhil statistics with CGPA 3.43. So I'm interested in data science. Is your university offering any kind of data science related subjects or courses?
Yeah, so because you've done MPhil in statistics, it depends on what you really wanted to do after studying at a university in the UK. Because if you're looking to really immerse, because you've done the highest level that there is already, right? You've done the PhD in it. So at BPP, we are offering MSc Management with Data Analytics. But you will probably be able to go into there and go, I know all of this or most of it already because you've done an MPhil. But okay, you've got a video of an office, but I think you're on live. Could you bring yourself on mute, please? Can't hear.
All right, Daryl. All right. Next student.
I have one more question. Could you please tell me, do you offer any kind of internship that you have told me MSc Management with data analyst? So do you offer any kind of internship after that completion of that course?
Uh, Hello, are we audible?
Hi, yes, sorry, I'm just trying to get the video to put themselves on mute because there's a lot of background noise.
Can you please repeat the
Can
question?
someone put them on mute, please?
Sir, could you tell me that your university is offering some kind of internship after completion of MSc Management with data analyst?
Yeah, so I'll crack on. I think there's a lot of background noise from the video at the moment, but we'll keep going. That's fine. Yeah, so we have an 18-month program which offers internships to students in that particular chosen area of study. They're guaranteed an interview as long as they maintain 80% attendance rate and a merit award grade throughout their first 2 semesters. So
So
it is a guarantee of interviews, so it's not guarantee of placement. So, but there is a 6 months option to do the placement if you're
okay.
successful in the interview.
So this internship is actually paid or unpaid?
It'd be a variety, paid or unpaid. It depends on very much what you choose to accept, depending on the availability at the time. So it really very much depends on you and what you are producing when you're speaking to the careers counselor. If you're saying you want to have a paid employment, then they will only look for interviews which are paid employment. But if you're happy to take any sort of experience, then they will open it up to unpaid as well.
Thank you, sir.
All right, then. Can you please one last question with you, if you have it.
Hello, how are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm fine. I have a question. I recently am graduate from BPP International University doing in degree BS Computer Science. Now I'm taking admission in BPP in course MSc Data Analytics. I want to know you are taking a student from GC and Agri on MOE base. Why you are not taking students on MOE base from BPP International? BPP is most popular university.
Is trust me, it's not because we don't want to. We haven't rejected any universities. It's time, right? It's time to research all these universities to be able to approve them to get onto our MOI list. So RIFA University is definitely very much on the next group of universities that we're looking to accept onto the MOI. But hopefully in the next 6 to 12 months, we'll be able to accept RIFA University as well.
But if you offer us in this intake, there are so many students who want to come. If you allow us in this intake.
Well, to be honest, your English levels are so good. I think really you should. To be honest with you, you also a lot of people are very excited about MOI. But one thing you have to consider as well is not just acceptance to university. You must consider the visa requirements as well. So if you are joining with an MOI from a university, you are very much more likely to be interviewed by the UKVI when you come to do your visa application. So that's a balance, there's one side, I want to have an easy entry to the university. Okay, that's great. But on the other side, you might have a very difficult interview, sometimes 1.5 hours long with the UKVI, asking you a lot of detailed questions about why you've chosen to come to the UK, what's your family source of income, so many different details. So those are two different balances that you have to consider. So if you have an Oxford International Language Test, then you're very much, or an IELTS, you're very much less likely to be interviewed. So those are things that you have to consider as well. So for any students from RIFA University, I would say, do the one of the English tests, because clearly you can speak English very well. And I know SAUK are offering a very good scholarship for a free English test as well.
Hi, sir. I have another student who has some question about BPP University.
Fantastic. Thank
Hello,
you.
sir. How are you?
Good, good. How are you?
Sir, my name is Jamshid Rahman. I have recently applied for MSc Healthcare Leadership in BPP University for September. So I would like to ask some questions regarding relaxation policy in enrollment fees. Do you
Any
have?
relaxation? So
Yes, yes.
formally from my side here, no. I mean, there is no relaxation. The requirement is 5,900 for your initial deposit, and then 3,900 on enrollment. What I would say is two things. One, it is not on arrival, so you don't have to pay 3,900 the moment you arrive, touchdown in the UK. Yeah,
Right,
it's when you
sir.
decide to go to the university. Now, obviously, most students will go to university quite quick after they arrive in the UK, depending on when their course starts. But you have up to 1 month to arrive before your course starts. So if your course starts 1st of September, you can actually arrive in the UK 1st of August. Then basically you have 4 weeks to get yourself settled. And then when you finally decide to start your course on the 1st of September for your induction, you can make your enrollment fee of the 3,900. The second thing is that if for whatever reason you're having any financial difficulties, you can always speak to our finance team when you arrive to the UK and discuss to see whether they will give you installment plan. However, I would say that most students are required to pay. So it's very rare situations you are required to pay that payment on enrollment.
Okay, okay, thank you, sir. Sir, the second question is regarding sports activities. Do the BPP University provide opportunities for, BPP University having a cricket team that we
Yeah,
can participate?
yeah.
Yes.
Cricket club, one of the most popular cricket club. At one time, we had the India and Pakistan and Bangladesh cricket club. Then they started arguing about the rules of cricket of cricket rules. So now we have separate clubs. So each student association. So there is an India student association separate to the Pakistan student association, and of course you'll be joining the Pakistan Student Association, and they organize cricket matches and cricket club events because most students are very into cricket. There is also the football club, which a lot of Pakistani students join. Actually, Pakistan and Bangladesh are more into the football club. So yeah, there is lots of sports events that the student association organizes. But I assume when you arrive, you will probably join the Pakistan Student Association. It's free to join, and there's so many events that they're hosting.
Thank you, Daryl.
Okay, okay, thank you, sir.
Your one of the comment section of StreamYard, there are many queries coming in online if you would want to address them as well simultaneously. Hamad, do you have another student that would like to speak with us? Hamad, do you have another student and would be jumping on and off from the online queries as well? So Daryl, I can ask a few questions from the online session that we're having. A lot of students are asking about English tests. So their question is it mandatory for them to do an English test? So I'd like you to touch a little bit on MOIs, please, because
Yeah.
if we've taken.
No, it's a good question. Good question. Yes. So basically, the simple answer is yes, and then there's a but to it with the MOI. So the yes, every student has to be assessed for English by the university. That applies to all universities. But the method of assessment will be different according to different students' circumstances. So we have our English language methods and requirements document, which illustrates the different entry routes. Now, most students will be joining BPP with an English language test. So whether that's an IELTS or an Oxford International Digital Institute online test, or whether it's a Pearson's test, or whether it's a TOEFL test, These are the four that are mostly most students are using. By far, most students are using the Oxford International Language Test. One, because SAUK offer a scholarship to get a free token for that test. And also two, because it's very easy to do it in your own place. It's online. You don't have to go into a test center like you have to do with IELTS or Pearson's, and you can have it booked at the time of your convenience rather than have to travel to a test center. But that we offer that we offer lots of different we accept lots of different English language tests. So the second part, the but of that answer is that we also offer students who have completed degrees from 9 universities in Pakistan. So these are called Medium of English Instruction, MOIs. And it's basically, you can produce, if you're from one of these 9 universities, then we will accept you with your bachelor's degree. So you'd have to have a 4 years bachelor's degree with a minimum of 2.6 GPA and intermediate or HSSC at 60% in English subject. So there's two requirements. So you want to come through this MOI process, you have to have a 4-year bachelor's degree, 2.6 CGPA, and HSSC intermediate, 60% English subject. So we would deem, if you have these two documents, that you would meet our English language requirement. We don't call it an English waiver. We don't call it English waiver. We just say that if you have 2.6 GPA and 60% in your English language, you meet our English language requirements for these 9 universities. So I'm going to be tested now if I know those 9 universities off the top of my head. University of Lahore was the first one. University of Sargodha, University of Gujarat, University of Central Punjab, University of Punjab, and now Ikra University. And I've got 6 so far, and I've got 3 more to go. Birjees, I'm going to have to defer to you on what the other 3 are.
We would have all these lists ready for you. Everyone who's watching us in the audience would list it down for you, would mention the campuses as well, because there's always a confusion between some of the campuses, if they're allowed or not. Let me jump on to another question, although we do know the answer to it. And it is, I've completed my master's degree with an English score in HSC 70%. Can I get any scholarship? So could you touch on the £3,200 scholarship or the OIDI scholarships that we give collectively to the students, if we can break that down for the audience, please?
Yeah, definitely. I'll come back to that question in a second, but I wanted to make sure I've got the 9 MOI universities correct. So I'll do it again. Bahauddin Zakaria University, Government College University, all campuses, Ikra University, all campuses, University of Agriculture, University of Central Punjab, University of Gujarat, University of Sargodha, and University of the Punjab. So we've got the 9 universities, and University of Lahore was the first one. But yeah, back to your question from the audience about 70% in master's degree in English. Unfortunately, that doesn't meet the English requirement. So there wouldn't be any additional scholarship for gaining a particularly high grade in any subject within your master's or bachelor's degree. So you do need to meet the standard English requirements. So you would need to have an English language test. Now, SAUK through the graduates scholarship would be offering you, as part of their full service, this scholarship, which will include that Oxford International Language Test free token. So that would allow you to do an English language test completely for free, and as part of the scholarship from SAUK, and meet BPP's entry requirement. So as I did mention, the Oxford International Language Test is so popular for students coming to BPP into the UK because it's fairly easy to do in the comfort of your own home. You just need a laptop and a headset to listen, and you'll be able to book in that test according to your particular time availability. So it's not limited like you would have to do if you're to do the IELTS. I would mention that IELTS is a world-renowned English language test, and although it is a little bit more expensive, yes, it is recognized, not only just for university admissions, but also for employment admissions. So if you're thinking about working in the UK in the future, then perhaps the IELTS actually is quite a good investment for yourself to do. And as well, if you have an IELTS, it is also seen very positively by the UK VI, which is the government visas and immigrations department that issues the visa. So it is viewed very positively, but also the Oxford English language test is viewed positively. So those are the different English language requirements that we accept at BPP University. There is a very nice feedback here from Apple Wings. I can see Miss Ruhia is the best consultant at SAUK. She provided me with professional advice in my study and also helped me solve the problem and improve the performance. Thank you, Miss Ruhia. So that's very nice feedback there from someone, Apple Wings from Facebook.
Hi Daryl. I'm having a student who would like to ask some questions regarding some courses. Can you please?
Yeah, please go ahead.
Please ask.
Hi Daryl, how are you?
Good. How are you?
Sir, I have a question about my DP. I have done my DPT from the University of Islamabad with 3.0 GPA. So, which courses would you recommend me in DPP?
Can you repeat the question? I think you're a bit far away, so I can't. It's a bit of blur.
He has done DPT from the University of Islamabad, and he was asking for your recommendations for which courses he must apply after doing DPT.
Is that your discipline?
Doctor of Physical Therapy.
Doctor of Physical Therapy. That's where we're getting at here. Liquidy. Very easy. Masters in Healthcare Leadership. So Masters in Healthcare Leadership covers all the health sciences, all the healthcare industry. So it's very much where students to
leadership.
Yes, healthcare leadership. That's the best option for you at BPP.
So how would you suggest the relevance with DPT? The concern about this, how doing DPT and then in healthcare leadership would relevance and be helpful to Ace academically and professionally in his future career?
Yeah, highly relevant because you've already done your physical therapy. Yeah, yes, your bachelor's degree, right? If you wanted to specialize again in that particular course, then you'd have to look for a master's degree in that particular course. But for us at BPP, we think, what's the point? You've already got your bachelor's degree. It makes not much point to then go in to do a master's degree in the same subject area. So the healthcare leadership is particularly important because it's teaching students from the healthcare industry. So all different parts, whether you're a doctor, whether you're a nurse, whether you're doing physical therapy, whether you're doing audiology, you want to be doing this course if you want to work in the UK because it teaches you about the healthcare system of the United Kingdom. So if you're looking for employment after, so for example, the graduate route, post-study work visa, and you want to work in a hospital or a healthcare clinic, then this is a particularly good course for you because then you can understand how the UK healthcare system works.
He was saying that other than MSc Healthcare Leadership, why he couldn't pursue for ortho and neuro courses after doing DPT?
Well, you definitely be able to do that if you wanted to look into that particular area. But at BPP, we don't offer that. So the question was, what could you do at BPP University? So that's what we suggested.
All right.
Okay.
Thanks much. And I'm having a student with me who would like to ask questions.
Hi there. How are you?
Good. How are you?
I am fine. I had done a dialectical 2 years ago. Uh, I I would ask I am eligible in BPP University.
He has done DAE in 2 years back, and now he is doing BScs, and he is currently in fourth semester. So he was saying that he could apply for BPP preconditional offer on a whole platform the university.
Well, if you're in your fourth semester, it means you've got 2 more years to go, right?
Yes.
So it's a bit early to apply for a master's degree now. Maybe you should apply next year after you've at least completed 6 semesters, maybe. But you do need to complete your full bachelor's degree before you join us. So you can request an offer letter now, but by the time you join us in 2 years' time, the fees will have changed.
Hello.
So
Hi.
not much.
We have question from SAUK Multan office and SAUK Lahore. Kindly start.
Hello, Daryl.
Hi.
Am I audible?
Yes, you are.
Thank you so much. So I have a student from SAUK Mutan office. He has some questions.
Hi.
Please ask.
Hello. I have passed graduation from Bahawalpur University and further master in London across BPP University. So please give me my bachelor degree in a course about agriculture, like a digital marketing and other project management. So please give me answer.
Sorry again. I couldn't quite hear the full question because the line disrupted. Could you try repeat that again, please?
Can you repeat the question?
I have bachelor from Bahawalpur University in agriculture. So I further study from master in UK like BPP University. So I avail this course like digital marketing and project management. So I have easily avail or not? Please give me answer, sir.
Yeah, there's no prior knowledge required for our MSc management streams, all our MSc management streams, whether you do project management, digital marketing, data analytics, you don't have to have knowledge in those particular areas before joining us. So we take, if you did biochemistry, you could do data analytics. If you did physics, you could do digital marketing. It's not limited to that particular area. It's our courses. These courses are all about what you want to do after graduating from BPP. So giving you that option to move into a different employment when you graduate. So there's no prior knowledge. So yeah, we would as long as your bachelor's meets the 2.3 CGPA, or you have a 2 years master's that's over 60%, then we would accept it.
Okay. I also again this question, another question. When I safely reached into DWP University, so I have away from residency easily or not?
Residency accommodation. Is that the
Yes.
question? Accommodation? Yeah. So we at BPP we don't, because we've got so many campuses and they're all city-based campuses. They're in the middle of the city. We don't actually have accommodation facilities for students. What we do have, most students decide to do private accommodation. So that means they find a group of friends. SAUK will put you in touch with all the students coming because there's so many students coming from SAUK. So they put all the students together and they say, okay, these are accommodations, these are housings that you can do. That's generally cheaper because you're only paying per room in a house share. But we at BPP University, we have partnerships with Manchester Student Homes and London Housing Association, and these are student accommodation, so private student accommodation. What that means is basically like a block of flats, a big tower block, and lots of rooms in it, like a dormitory. Those are generally slightly more expensive because everything is included. Your internet's included, your gas, electricity, all that's included. Um, but yeah, we've got those options available. I put the link in the private chat, so the SAUK team should be able to share with you this link on how to look at the different options. But it's sort of like it's sort of like an Amazon, you know, you can go on there and you see all the different options and all the different prices in the different locations. So you can have a look at that yourself. Or you can choose to share private student housing with your fellow students.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Hi, Daryl.
Hi.
I am back again from SAUK Bahawalpur office.
Hi.
So before we move to the next question, I would like to share with you the very great news that SAUK is going to launch their new office in Bahawalpur as well next week.
Wow, wonderful!
And
Amazing.
yeah, thank you so much. And we will be on ground in the next week. But we have already deposited 3 of our students at BPP University.
Fantastic.
Yeah, and
Are
one
you
is waiting for his visa.
Islamia University, Bahawalpur?
Yeah, of
Okay,
course.
very good.
Okay, one is waiting for his visa, and some applications are under process at BPP University.
Fantastic. That's really
Yeah.
good news.
Thank you so much. So I have 2 questions only there. Can we start?
Yes, please. Yeah. Yes.
Okay. One of my student is want to ask that during degree, can a student proceed for a short courses as well?
No, our shortest course is a 9 months course, and that's the LLM law conversion or the barrister training program. But most of our courses are at least 12 months long. So most students that are coming to our business school, which is our MSc master's degree, and they're all 12 months long minimum.
Okay. Or can a student change his course after he arrived to UK? Is there any option to change the course?
Yeah, so I don't know how much I can say here now, but no, there isn't. So as it is at the moment, the excuse me, the course that you apply for your pass is the course, and the location is the course that you have to study and at that location. What I can say is that with our MSc management streams, we are thinking about changing it so that students can apply for MSc management, and then when they arrive, decide to change to digital marketing, project management, data analytics. But that is still under discussion. We are still reviewing whether that's possible with the UKVI. But at the moment, if you apply for a course for CAS, so if you apply for a particular CAS and location, that's the one you have to study at BPP.
All right. Thank you so much, Daryl. Okay. Over to you, SAUK Lahore.
Thank you.
Once again, hi, Daryl.
Hi.
I'm having one more student with me, and he directly want to ask a question.
Okay, go ahead.
Hi. How are you, sir?
Good. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. Sir, actually, I have done mass communication 2017, and I am working in media industry last 7 years. I want to pursue my study in BPP University. Tell me some exuberant things about media, if you are offering media studies and related to music studies like BP University, to captivate the things to come there in BP University.
Yeah, media studies and music. Unfortunately, not one of our strong points. I would say we're very much more professional focused courses. So business and management, accountancy, marketing, project management. These are kind of the courses that we are teaching at BPP University. So we don't really have any mass communication courses. Some students who are in mass communication maybe are looking to probably, you mentioned you've got 7 years experience. You graduated in 2017. You already have a bachelor's degree in mass communication. Students in sort of your kind of profile would actually be looking for how do they progress their career now. Do they want to build their own business? Do they want to go on to become head of a department, director of that company they're already working at, find a higher paying job within the mass communication industry or media industry? So they go on to do different kind of courses that would enhance their skills. So not just the skills that they've already learned through their employment or through their bachelor's degree. So these kind of students kind of go on to different kind of courses, such as project management for one, or management on its own, because it's going to enhance their skills, something different that they don't already have, or at least don't already have on paper. So throughout your 7 years of employment in mass communications, you probably already have a lot of project management skills that you're maybe not too aware of, but you already have them through your experience. But it's about formalizing that kind of experience, putting it into academic, and getting a degree certificate, which then usually is able to help you progress with your career. So it's going to help you whether you want to start up your own business, or whether you want to progress in that particular industry to become more of a leader in that industry rather than just the staff base. So it sort of depends on what you want to do after in terms of your career.
I actually excel myself in media industry, so that's why I asked a question about media. If you are offering, so you told me you are not offering a mass communication degree, or you are just offering.
Sorry, I was referring to students who are in any subject area, and what do they want to do after? A lot of students think they have to specialize in their specific discipline. So if you're in media, they think, oh, I need a master's degree in particular media. So our opinion is that you need to have different skills. You need to have different skill sets. So what's closely related to able to progress your career, and project management is one skill set that is very important to all different industries. So that's probably one that we would advise you, if you're looking to study at BPP University, to undertake.
BPP has a media society or music society as well, or not?
I'm not aware that we have a media society. We have a lot of different nationality societies, but that's something I could look into, actually. I don't think we have a media student society. But if you join our student association, which has many different societies, if you just Google BPP Student Association, you'll be able to find out all the different clubs and societies that are on offer, and also options on how, if you wanted to create your own society once you join BPP, they do a lot of funding to help students create their own society.
Daryl, I would jump in. Thank you so much. You've been talking for the past 2 hours nonstop, so we'll also let you have a break. Meanwhile, SAUK Festival, Mr. Bilal would like to share his closing remarks on the entire event. So still comments that we'd like to see more. 2 hours. Just 8 minutes left. The event and
sorry, Birjees. Actually, I was unable to listen you clearly. Might be it was some connectivity problem here. I would also like to thank to Daryl. Daryl, it was very informative session. Many students, a lot of students got offer letters there, and our all counselors were also guiding the students outside and were managing their offers. By this promotion, we have got more than, I believe we have got more than 120 offers in last 2 days from by SAUK, which is purely from the marketing of this event. And by marketing it, we are getting on-spot offer. We are offering, yes, a student came outside and told me that Daryl refused to give 250 scholarship, and you are announcing that you will give this 250 and this. Then I make him sure that we will do it by our own. We have a product of graduates, and we will accord you this 250 from our graduate site. And I just got another online question from my two students. They were online, but they remained unable to join. Let me ask their question. Might be they are listening to us. Their question was, previously BPP University was accepting ADP, Associate Degree Program, with 2 years bachelor. But recently one of your SAUK office has refused us, saying that now BPP has stopped accepting ATPs. This was their question, and they asked me to raise this question with Daryl, and this is from the students.
Yeah, so I think I did answer this question earlier on in the session. We did actually get one of those sessions, and my answer was usually the ADP will have a 2 years master's degree. And yeah, is that correct, Daryl?
Yes.
So basically, we're not considering the ADP. We're only considering the 2 years master's. So if you've got a student with a 2-year master's degree, as long as they have 60% in that, they will meet entry to BPP's master's degree. But if they have a 50% and above, then they will meet entry to our extended master's degree, our 15-month extended master's degree.
I have invited them in my office. I have assured them that I will process your applications. You visit SAUK Faisalabad, it will be done.
Yeah, so essentially, you can, if any students asking about ADP, the next question from your admissions officers will be, do you have a 2 years master's degree? And if the answer is yes, then what's the percentage? And then they can meet entry to BPP.
Yes, perfect. And I would also say thank you to you, Daryl. You spent a lot of time with us. It was a healthy activity, and definitely it will improve our recruitment for BPP further. Thank you so much. Now I hand over to Ma'am Birjees for conclusion of this event. Ma'am, we are unable to hear you.
Thank you, Daryl, for your time. We tried to keep it as productive and as quick as we could. Still students who are waiting. If you want, can I keep this meeting with 2 more students, or you like
I didn't quite hear that, Birjees, but I think the gist of it I will stay on as long as it takes, basically. I'll be here.
We go on under applications of Expo as well. So different regions, different lecturers we do have. So let me congratulate the team for helping with the students in the Google Doc. We are helping students choose their education. So let's say if you would jump onto our Facebook pages, there are queries coming in. Students would like to know if they would be interested in PS, they would be getting a PSW with what source, or if they can, could they apply for another second degree after completing their PSW? Second degree from
Sorry, Ms. Birjees. Daryl, could you hear Ms. Birjees clearly?
Unfortunately not. Yeah,
are you
the
able
line
to,
is not so
are you
great.
able to hear me now?
Ma'am, your voice is breaking too much. I think there is a connectivity. There might be some connectivity.
Yes, let's wrap it up.
Yes.
Thank you so much, Daryl. Thank you for your time.
Yeah, well, before we go, I just want to thank Ma'am Birjees, Sir Bilal, and Sir Ghulam Mustafa, and Dr. Shahzad, Anwar. I mean, everyone at SAUK. We've had such a fantastic partnership for so long now.
We have one student from Islamabad.
Yeah, so thank you very much for organizing such a fantastic event and such fantastic students, and we hope to see you.
Hi, Daryl.
Hi, hi.
One of the students just reached in our office and want to ask a question with
Yeah,
you.
go ahead, go
Can
ahead.
he ask?
Yes, please.
Thank you.
Yeah, hi, Daddy.
Hi, how are you doing?
I'm doing well. What's about you?
Good, good, very good.
Daddy, I just confirmed about the BPP University initial deposit. When I deposit the fee 5,900, uh, can I can the BPP University give me the installment plan, six installment plan, or three installment plan? I just confirmed this.
We have a 3 installment plan, so the 5,900 and then 3,900 on enrollment, not on arrival, on enrollment, and then 3,900 after 3 months of arrival. So sorry, after 3 months of the course starting. So that's the 3 installment plan. Most students will have to pay that installment plan, but if you arrive and you've any issues with your finance, then you can discuss with our finance team for alternative payment plans.
Okay, and when I pay the enrollment fees, I mean, when I arrived in university, so it's did the university give me the time of 1 month or 2 months, or I just pay the enrollment fees exact the time of arrival?
Yeah, so when you can arrive to the UK, so there's a difference. You can arrive to the UK 1 month before your course starts, right? So if your course starts 1st of September, you can arrive in the UK 1st of August, but you don't have to pay your second installment until you go into the university to enroll and get your student card, right? So when you go to enroll to get your student card, they will ask for proof of your payment of that 3,900 pounds. Yeah, but if at that time, but before you reach there, if you're saying you have any finance issues, then you can speak to our finance team to discuss a different payment
Okay, so
option.
you mean they will give me a relaxation time, right?
From my side, I am not aware that they will give a relaxation time. From my side, is that the agreement is that you have to make that payment on enrollment when you come to the university.
Okay. Okay, so another question, how's the BPP University Career Development Team? Have they helped the student after completion the degree
Yeah,
for the
so
jobs
no,
perspective?
it's a very good question. So we have at the moment 98% success rate of students going into highly skilled employment after graduating. So the reason why we have this high success rate of going into employment is 2 factors. One, there's the graduate route service, post-study work visa in the UK. So that means a lot of students are going into companies in the UK already once they graduate from their master's degree in the UK, which is really good news for the UK economy and also for the students, of course, to get experience in a different country. But more importantly, the reason why they're getting those jobs is because we have what is called the Career Booster Program. Now, the Career Booster Program gives students a guaranteed 3 interviews after they complete their master's degree in management or engineering management with BPP. So it includes your digital marketing, data analytics, project management streams as well. You have to maintain 80% attendance and a merit award across your 12 months in order to get the guaranteed 3 interviews. But all students are getting this career service. So it's not your typical career service, as most other universities will review your CV, review your cover letter. But this is far more in depth because they are actually taking you through the different jobs available and picking up your profile and saying, okay, these are the jobs that we believe you will be successful on, and then they're preparing you specifically for
Okay. Okay, got it. Thank you.
Thank you. Nice seeing you.
Now we can continue this for hours. Each office would keep on joining. I would
That's
suggest
great.
that the admission officers can deal with the students directly. We have successfully managed to send thousands of students anyway to the UK. They are quite hard to do that. This session has been extremely really helpful. We're getting many things on that as well, but I think I'm speaking too long this time. Let's wrap it up and thank you so much for your time, Daryl, on behalf of Dr. Shahzad as well. Thank you for being so supportive to this great cause of education that we're collectively working on, and hopefully we'll try to aim higher in the coming years.
Thank you very much, everybody. I really appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Daryl. Thank you.
Bye.
See you in the next. Thank you.
Next summer, very soon. Thank you.